Welcome. It is Monday Club, and I am Fat Sam. Now, I've got a deal for you. Go and check out expertelectrical.co.uk. They're the UK's #1 online wholesaler. They specialise in industrial and commercial stuff, but they do a range of everything, really. Check them out. They might revolutionise the way you do business, if I can even get them words out correctly. Quote Bundy10 and get your 10% discount. They are the UK's #1. Why not go and check them out? expertelectrical.co.uk. Now, on with the show.
Hey guys, welcome to Monday Club. Wait, I forgot how do we introduce Monday Club again? Hey guys, welcome to Monday Club.
For Christ's sake. Do you know what? I'm gonna have to get new help here. Right, so I'm outgunned this week. This is the Millennials podcast, basically. I'm so old compared to these young
You're
people.
putting like 1980 something, isn't it?
82.
Oh my god.
I know. Old. But
Very
tonight,
old. Old enough to be my dad in this day and age.
I don't know how to take that. But listen, we've got a bit of a legend on tonight. Some might have already seen him hanging out in the corner there. We've got Mikey from Residual Current, one of the most famous electricians on Instagram. Come on.
Yeah.
He hates it. Look, he's getting all embarrassed. And an up-and-comer on YouTube. Smash it on YouTube, in fact, didn't you?
Yeah, thanks.
Do you know what
it's early days. Early days, yeah.
I'd describe you as the James Cameron of YouTube, because your videos are like epics, like an hour-long epic. Because you know how every film he does is like 3 hours long.
Yeah. I'm just lazy at editing. I can't be able to chop it down. So
no, absolutely not.
It
They're like masterpieces coming out. It's like watching. I don't know. It's excellent content compared to my little 5 minute industrial snips that I put out of me just standing there being a bit clueless. They are really really good.
Oh, I appreciate that.
No worries, man. That's enough of me piping you off. Right. Summer, where have you been? Like, why have you not been on Monday Club?
Because I've now gone self-employed.
Oh, go on.
Left my company, and I've been so fucking busy.
Hold on.
That's good.
First things first. Don't swear in the first 5 minutes of Monday Club. Right. Secondly, let's talk about this epic change from being an employed send out to becoming a businesswoman, a businesswoman.
That's me.
So what made you make the change from being like, I don't know, PAYE over to self-employed?
Money.
Oh, but did it? But is it?
No, also because I was on too much domestic work and I wanted to get back into commercial and shit. So
what did I just tell you about? I feel like you're not listening too tough. But it's all right. Listen, tell me this though. So where are you finding your work?
So I actually work for somebody who I found on Instagram at the moment. Apex PC. He's good to work for because we're doing all like DMS stuff. So
Some of my favourite
lives
stuff.
around the corner from me. So
oh wow.
He's a cool guy actually. I follow him. They do some good work, don't they?
But then
who is it that you're working with?
Apex EC.
Oh, okay.
Shout out to Apex EC. Don't know who you are, but you're taking care of our girl Summer. So yeah, should get him on one day. Talk about BMS. No one wants.
I'm sure he'll be happy.
My God, please, guys.
I think he's pals with the guy who made the Brocket as well, isn't he?
Yes. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
AJ, yeah.
The Brocket socket. What a game changer!
I met him as well the other day. So
no way, he's a cool guy, isn't he?
At Joe's wedding. So no, it was quite.
Oh, look at Summer. Oh, I'm popular now.
I'm socialising.
I've been on Monday Club a couple of times and now I'm famous.
Yeah, that's definitely it.
Listen, she's so famous, she didn't even brush her hair.
It's brushed. It's just like messy.
I'm joking. But how are you finding the old self-employed lock?
It's good. I just got I'm not a very organized person, so I need to keep on top of that.
What do you mean you need to keep on? What do you need to keep on top of?
Like booking in work and stuff, and not double booking myself and things like that. So
You should get something like Tradify or something along them lines to help you out a
a
bit.
notebook. Got a notebook.
Or a notebook. That too. Well, it's not 1972. Do you know what I mean? Relax.
It's better when you actually like write it down, though. I feel like if I just type it out, I don't feel like I'm actually taking it in.
Fair enough. Whatever works for you.
Yeah, I'm just old.
Listen.
I was going to say, yeah, Sam, you're like the only millennial here. We're like inside.
You're millennials. I'm a Gen Xer or something. I don't know.
The one that messed up everything, isn't it? Your generation.
No, the generation before me. Don't try my generation. We're victims. Listen, so we're going to come on to Kimmy in a minute because it's going to be a long story. But, Mikey, what have you been up to, mate? Because I know life's been quite interesting for you, isn't it?
Yeah. What with work and stuff?
Work, loadout,
Um,
YouTube, being famouser.
That's so cringy when you say that. You know.
Well,
that.
you are. You're like.
You are, Mikey. I was like, oh my God, Mikey's coming on.
Oh wow.
Yeah, you are famous.
Well, thank you very much.
Why are you getting embarrassed?
I just hate all that. I love doing it, but I just
Hold on. I've just got the biggest amount of followers on Insta other than RD.
I ain't.
And massive YouTube channel, but I hate
And
the
everybody
attention.
knows who I am, but
Come on, mate. But tell us.
I just
Actually,
I be at the wholesalers. I'll be in there like for an hour, just like, do you know who that is?
See, I don't get that. I'm not at Bundy's level yet. I'm not there yet.
See, you'll be on the front of professional electrician in no time.
Nah.
So, as you would say, what's good with Mikey?
So loadout turned 1 on Sunday.
Oh, nice.
So that was good.
So tell people who don't know about loadout. What loadout?
Loadout is a tool shop where you can get the latest, hottest tools from all the biggest and best brands, most of them at the minute. We don't do power tools though, so that leaves a few out. But yeah, we're on Instagram. We're going to be on YouTube or back on YouTube soon, and yeah, we talk about tools, show them off, and yeah, help you out. Basically, making tools fresh and exciting again, rather than boring and, you know what I mean, outdated. So
yeah, man. To be honest with you, it's probably the slickest shop, like internet shop for electricians' tools. It's definitely slick. You definitely got an eye for design on that front. So what's new with work, bro?
Not much. I now only work 4 days a week.
That's when you know you're balling.
Yeah, I'm out of pocket at the minute, but just yeah. But now I've gone from Mondays to Fridays off, so that's a bit of a transition. This is the first Monday I've worked in a while this year, so yeah, that's pretty mad. But
why are you having the Monday off?
Just to do mainly loadout stuff or edit or you know, just all that sort of stuff. Really, go meet people or collaborations or.
That's still working.
Yeah, but like for my own stuff, you know, rather than because I'm self-employed now, but I sub to like the same company, and I'm still quite invested in the company. So yeah, this is obviously all sort of my stuff. So on my days off. So because
you don't really do domestic, do you? With this,
we do actually do a lot of domestic. Yeah, we're actually stopping it soon because it does everyone's head in. But like, no disrespect to domestic installers, I've done like 4 or 5 years of it. I learnt my craft doing domestic, but yeah, I just don't show it. A lot of people do it, and I'm not on, like, you know, social media to show that. So it don't interest me, if you know what I mean. So I find it hard to get excited about it and post about it online and stuff. And then the whole YouTube thing, there's loads of people doing it, so I don't want to step on anyone's toes and try and redo what's already been done with like domestic work.
To be honest with you, that's why I started up my little channel, just because I wanted to show, like, I find more so industrial sparking really, really interesting.
Yeah,
It's
man.
like from stuff like Belimo valves to BMS panels, and just doing a sexy bit of tube. Sometimes when you do like, when you put a few bends in one bit of tube and it all goes in slick, and you're like,
Yeah, it's
I did
rewarding,
that.
isn't it?
Yeah, I did that. Come on.
Yeah.
Kind of. Sometimes I still do it, even to this day. I'll do a bit and it's bang on, and I'll be looking around to like, anyone see this? Like, this is slick.
See, the guys I work with, I'm like, it's nothing to them. Do you know what I mean? So it's like, yeah,
I always
do that real flash to impress them.
Yeah, see, I'm easily impressed. I'll do a perfect flat 90, and I'll be like, yes, come on.
Yeah. It is really satisfying though. True.
But you've done some interesting jobs. You've done like a decommissioned weed farm and all kinds of stuff like that, haven't you?
Mm. Yeah, we do quite a lot of cool work. I don't know how he lands it, but yeah, my boss does some really cool work. That's why I love it there, because it's so varied.
Have you
and
kept it a
interesting.
secret which company is that you're working for?
What's that? So, no, it's Burgess Electrical Services.
I'd love to look up this guy. He seems cool getting all this cool work as well.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, he's all right. He's a good boss actually, and a good friend.
So shout out to Burgess Electrical up in
Buckinghamshire, Aylesbury, Buckinghamshire.
Oh, come on.
Fancy.
Oh, fancy.
It end, trust me.
Listen,
Don't come to Aylesbury.
do you know what? I remember when I would come and pick you up that time.
Aylesbury. I know what that is. Isn't that like where all the hills and forests are and stuff? On the way to Glastonbury and all of those stone circles.
No, bruv.
No.
Oh,
I thought she was going to say
Aylesbury's
Aylesbury
like-
in London.
that's
I didn't even know
Elstree.
there was an Aylesbury in London.
Yeah.
Well,
No, there
listen.
is an estate. There's Aylesbury Estate in there in London.
Oh.
Yeah.
No, when I come up there, I got lost. I was driving around to pick him up when I done my Fat Sam's Grand Slam tour in that truck thing, and I was driving around trying to find him, and he's on like a new build estate, and it was mad trying
It's
to
like
find
Lazy
him.
Town, isn't it?
Picking up
It's
who?
crazy. RCD, what's wrong with you, bruv?
Oh,
You're not
because
paying
you said
attention,
him.
huh?
You said him. It's
Well,
got a
who's
name.
only other him here?
Yeah, but I thought you were talking about somebody else. And
Why would I just be
thought-
randomly talking about someone?
Because
That's what
Kimmy,
you do.
yeah, because you do. Yeah, I just thought who.
listen.
I thought you would have said either Mike or RCD or something, not like him. I don't expect you to refer to me as her. I'm Kimmy. I'm here. You know what I mean? Anyways, look.
Hey, listen. He's not even called RCD. It's my nickname for him. It's what I've got him saved in my phone as. It's really bad. It's.
I know you
Residual
keep
current.
saying RCD, and then I'm now thinking RCD.
Well, stop
You're
saying
an
RCD. You
RCD.
can't say RCD.
Well, you made me say it because you kept saying RCD's coming on.
Oh,
RCD's
see what I'm
coming
saying?
on.
When
Great.
Nick's not here, she gets
Yeah.
out of line. It's out of order.
I hate the name actually, but you
What,
can't
Residual
really change
Current?
it now. Yeah, it's just a bit long-winded, isn't it?
What would you change it to? RCD?
Yeah, I don't know. When I made it, it weren't.
RCDO maybe.
It was like a communal page. It weren't even about me, to be honest with you. So that's. I probably would have called it something different if I knew it was going to be
Mega.
what it is now. Or just Mike. Do you know what I mean?
Mikey Electrical. Come on.
Yeah.
So I've got a sad story to tell.
Oh, God. What happened?
What?
You had to take another number 2 somewhere or something. In the
No, it's nothing like that. So, I've been working at this job where it's been, like, for those of you who listen, I bet some don't listen every week, do you? Right, see? So, I've been working on these prefabbed student accommodation down in Canterbury. And it was such mundane, laborious, same old work every day.
Did you quit again?
Yes, I did.
Every time I come on, it's like so I
Every
quit the
week
last
I listen to this and you've quit.
No, it's not every week, right? I've been there. I was there for 4 weeks. Let's have it right. I was there for 4 weeks, and I re-sleeved 400 rooms. Yeah. So
What's that? Because they got the wrong cable colours or something?
no. So They didn't put earth sleeving on, so it was my job to go around and put earth sleeving on.
At all?
Huh?
What, like, they didn't put anything on anywhere?
Is it from like Europe though?
Yeah, so these were built in Morocco and then shipped over from Morocco, and they didn't put earth sleeving on, and they didn't put black sleeving on. Brown sleeving on the black. And it was my job to go around, drop the faceplates off, put the sleeving on, put the faceplates back.
So it's still like T&E, but just bare earth.
Yes, but it was FP.
Oh yeah.
White FP. So you can imagine, in the end, I got quite sad and I got quite cheesed off, and I was dreading going to work. And then one day I went to work, and you had to wear 7-point PPE as well all the time.
7?
Gotta watch that sleeving, man.
It's almost like 5.
7 points: hat, glasses, face mask, chin strap, high vis, and boots and gloves. All day long.
That.
And you'll be in a room and you'll be like, oh, just take this off. We're all sweating and that. Take it off. Boom. In comes one of the Boynes managers. Put your hat on. And you're like, how do you...
You can't be sweating too much. You're only putting sleeving on.
Mate,
you got to watch that sleeving. You got to watch it, man.
Listen, I sweat opening a bag of crisps. Don't worry about it. There's a reason I'm fat. So I was doing that and I had enough of that. That is, like, honestly, that's quite demeaning work actually for an electrician, I think.
For a man of your caliber.
No, not even that, because I'm terrible. But for the mere fact that it's just demeaning, pointless, mind-numbing work. And after every room, well, you had to go into the room, take pictures of everything that's not sleeved, re-sleeve it, take pictures of everything that you've re-sleeved, put it back, and then fill out a day worksheet for.
See, with that now, I bet you wish that we had those 3-week installers to come and take those jobs, innit, rather than proper electricians.
Well, Kimmy, you could have come and done that.
The thing is, that is like labouring, isn't it? But then I guess you're messing with the accessories, aren't you? Redoing them and that. So.
It was brutal. I mean, listen, I could train my wife to go and do that in a couple of minutes. To take a thing off, put a thing on, make sure it's all tight. It was ridiculous work, and I toughed it out for 4 weeks, and then Thursday came.
You went doing that for 4 weeks.
Yeah, that's it. Literally that.
That would drive me insane.
Yeah,
Some
I
days,
would have walked as well. To be fair,
some days I just went home. I just didn't tell anyone. I went home. I did. I just would go home. I'd be like, I can't do it today, and then on the Thursday. I'd started taking my tools home because I knew the end was coming for me. I was really struggling with it. And then on the last day, it was about 11 o'clock, and I was like, I can't do it anymore. Picked up my screwdriver, just walked up to the office and was like, I'm going. And they're like, what do you mean? I was like, no, I'm not coming back. I'm out. I'm done. See you later.
So what percentage of units did you get done? Like, how much longer would they have been if you decided to stay?
It was 1,000.
So did you get like 50% for it, 30%, most of it? Out of curiosity.
I say I'd done 400. It was
basically it was like 60% left, and you would have probably been there for another month and a half doing the same thing.
But like it was me and another guy working. We done 400 as a team, so we probably could have done another 6 weeks. But no, I'm all
get on with the other guy, or
he's a nice little guy. Nikolai from Bulgaria. Shout out to Nikolai. He's a good lad, good worker. Knew his stuff, but he's the same as me. Like it was just doing his head in. But he lived literally across the road, and so it made sense
for lunch and that.
Yeah, it literally made sense for him. For me, I couldn't do it. But this is I don't know. Must be how the universe works. And I don't even believe in stuff like that. Kimmy's rubbing off on me now. As I walked out of the gate, like clicked out for the last time, threw my PPE all off.
7-point PPE.
Yeah, and I walked up the road. I was so happy. Like I was beaming. I was like, I simply don't care. I don't even need to do this job. And text come through. Got a job for you in Maidstone, which is only down the road. Blah blah. Can you start Monday? I just text back, I'm in. boom, and I started today. It's nice little job working on a.
I'm working in Maidstone in a couple of weeks.
Oh yeah. 15th century, like boarding school. They're on the summer holidays. We're in there doing small lighting and power. Lovely little job. Nice work. Really nice work, and interesting because it's an old building and stuff like that. It's very commercial, like commercial stuff. It's only small power and lighting, but it's nice work, and it's a nice atmosphere. So I'm so pleased to have jumped ship. I couldn't believe it. Like being at work today, I had the biggest smile on my face. I'm doing all the jobs and all that. I'm like, this is what it's about. So the moral of that story is, if you really hate the job you're on, just leave.
Yep.
Yeah, man.
100%.
So Kimmy, dare we ask?
Oh, I've
You
just been
go.
doing the schmegular stuff, you know, being a
Lying.
lying. I
Come
don't
on.
lie. Would you even like lying down? Yeah, lying down, napping. What have I been doing? Oh, I came up with quite a few new ideas. So for this little YouTube channel thing, you know how me and you were going to have a little competition on who can get to 2K first. And I
Yeah.
was like, halfway through August, I'll pick it back up again.
You
So I ended
can't
up
win.
having some really, really cool ideas, and I've reached out to a few people already. Just going to get some prices back for the people that are going to film and edit the stuff that I'm going to be doing. And then I'm going to get some sponsors.
You're going well into this competition, isn't you?
You can't win.
Trust me, I'm not, what, Sam, what's that competition? I'm in.
Listen, you can't win.
I can't win.
You can't win.
Okay, we'll see.
Okay.
How many have you got now on your
I
little
don't
thing?
even know. It's not important. You
Okay.
still can't win.
Okay, let's see. So I'm going to get some prices back for the stuff, and then I've got to find sponsors. So obviously I'm reliant on my wonderful friends who just believe in everything I do, and I know they're going to sponsor me. I've already got a few. What's that?
Who?
Just people who I meet in real life and I inspire with my story, and they're just like, whatever you do, Kimmy, here's some money for it. Or like you said, the universe or whatever you believe in. So I've already got a few sponsors. I don't know how much it costs to make videos. I'm waiting for the guy to come back to me. So
You
I've
make
got a couple
videos.
£100 ready.
Costs
What's
you
that?
nothing, bruv. It costs nothing. You get
No,
GoPro.
I'm not going to be filming them. I'm just going to be in them, and I want a whole little crew editing and filming and just doing all of that stuff behind the scenes.
So you're cheating.
Sounds
I'm not
expensive.
cheating.
So
Either way,
expensive.
I'm thinking my first kind of month, I'm thinking like I don't know, 850, a grand budget. That's my idea. I don't know how much it costs.
What?
For one.
No, for like 4.
Hmm.
So like 250 each one. I think that sounds good because it's a lot.
She's
of
off
work.
her nut. Listen, do you know how
I
you're going to
tried
get...
editing. It took me one day.
A camera guy will want 250 for a day.
Yeah, so 250 a
Easy.
day. Yeah, so perfect. If it's 250 a day, then that's perfect. Because I was thinking it took me a whole day to record and edit a video, and 250 day rate is just like, all right.
Can I just
So I'm
say something? Do you
thinking
know the
camera.
quickest way to beat me in this competition?
I'll just ask everybody that follows me because I get like a lot of people watching my stories.
Listen,
I'll ask everybody to follow me. But that's cheating.
I'll tell you the best way is wear that shirt that you're wearing now. You'll just win. 'Cause I can't compete with that.
Sam. Anyways, so long story short, I'm working on some content and it's going to be cool. It's going to be awesome. So that's what I'm excited about. And yeah, so I signed a new little contract that I'm going to be doing, and I started it today.
What is it?
Oh, it's just like testing and works. But there's a lot of properties, like a lot. It's going to keep me going for a while. But I'm basically doing 2 9-to-5s at once. So I'm doing a 9-to-5 job and another 9-to-5 job, but because I'm like this little fairy witch, I can like manipulate time. So basically I'm doing 2 9-to-5s overlapping, and I'm managing to get the
Do they know that you're doing this overlapping?
yeah, so they're actually friends but competitors, and they kind of share employees and stuff. So I'm just kind of like, yeah,
So you get paid for 2 jobs to work the same hours?
I'm going to be working on the same hours, just overlapping. Because I'm self-employed, I'm allowed to do that. There's no rules, there's no contract. So as long as the jobs get done, they don't mind. So I'm literally going to be like taking all the jobs in the same area, and in between, just getting them all done. And then in the evenings, I'm going to be doing all my private jobs from my existing clients. And then I've also got to do my side hustles that I normally do. And then I've also got my son back. And then I've also got to do YouTube stuff that I'm trying to do with this SAM competition. And everything's just like a lot.
When are you going to sleep?
Sleep, I managed to nap just before I came on, so sleep is not an issue as well. And the thing is, like, you know, Sam said, when you do a job that you love, you just end up having just that spark, and that spark does a lot more than a bit of sleep can, for me personally. That's what I got from Sam's story anyways.
Listen, right. Relax. Focus on that, because you can't beat me at YouTube. You're just not going to be able to do that.
Excuse me, Sam, I will fight
Can't.
you.
Listen, you just can't. So relax yourself.
Okay.
Take a pew. Yeah? Take the L, take a knee, and relax.
My
Right.
ego is about to bust open with sadness, so just don't even.
Right.
Just Sam,
Listen,
take a step
before
back.
everyone switches off, we're going
Yeah.
over to Dan at SWA.
Hi all, Dan here from SWA, and welcome to another tech topic. Now here at SWA we do a wide range of cable jointing solutions from our partners at CellPack. The packs come with everything you need, from 2-part pour resin bags to joint shells and connectors. Everything you need to get the job done. But I'd like to learn from you guys, what are your experiences with working with resin cable joints, whether positive or negative? Thanks guys.
Right, so that was Dan from SWA talking about resin joints and what our experiences are with it. Summer, what do you know about resin joints? Being a... Go on.
That it gets all over your hands and it's annoying.
That's why it comes with gloves. That's why it comes with
It
gloves.
still gets everywhere and it spills out and you can't get it all nice and neat unless you cut it like perfectly, and then you cut it too small and it doesn't come out enough.
You know
And
what that sounds like?
you've got to make sure. Shut up.
User error.
No, and then you've got to make sure that your joints inside are like perfectly done, otherwise they never fit inside of them.
This is true. My experience was I've only ever done one. I was really excited to do it as well. I was like, oh, I feel like I'm really mastering something here. And it's like a weird little tube, isn't it? And you have to get them perfectly matched up, and then you pour the juice in, and then boom. Mikey, I know you've done this. What is your experience with resin joints, my friend?
I like doing them. I think everyone thinks they're a lot quicker than they take. But like we've got to places where they're like, oh yeah, you'll be done by 12. We're like, nah, mate, we'll be here all day. Like, you know, 200-300s or something. I like that they're cool to do, but you're always like in a hole in the ground, I find.
Yes.
And the cases are always too small unless if you know any D&O people, they make their own cases. They'll take
That's right, yeah.
and then they'll make their own cases because their ones are massive. You need a lot more resin, which is obviously really bad for the environment and stuff. That's why they try and keep them small. But the bigger they are, the easier they are to do. But yeah, that's the only thing I find. It's a struggle.
Do you know if there's an alternative to the resin joints? Because I know. Have you seen them on? I don't know if they're like overhead power cables. I don't even know if that's a thing, but they're like, they sort of sit there like that, and then the two cables go up and in them, and then
so they do. I've seen them. It's basically like a giant box with like buzz bar in that you log onto.
Yes.
But they do ones that can be not buried, but they can go outside.
But I suppose if you're burying,
you can't beat a joint.
No.
Yeah.
Here's an interesting ask: do you solder your joints, or do you just crimp them?
Man, just crimp them. A lot of them now, they have the shear off lugs, so when they get to a certain torque, the head snaps off. And then you can get insulated ones as well now, so you know you're always worried about them touching in the joint, and you've got to stagger them. Now they do ones that are completely insulated, so obviously you still want to be careful, but you can, do you know what I mean? You don't have to worry about it that much.
Kimmy, what do you know about resin joints?
Well, the cases are too small for one.
See, this is why you'll never get to 2000 performance.
The cases are too small, and there is maybe an alternative with the cables that go like this.
No, that's not really an alternative. That's for above ground. If you're going below ground,
to be perfectly honest, I never used it. That I will. I can't imagine using that on a social.
You can get little ones. You can get little ones for small armors.
I haven't touched armored on a social housing job ever.
Oh, here's a question. This is going to throw you under the bus. Can you gland off an armoured?
I probably could, but would it be Instagram worthy? I would probably post it and be like, look at this shit work somebody done, and laugh at it. I'd be like, yeah.
It's all right.
No,
One day I'll bring
maybe-
you. Listen, one day I'll bring you to work with me, and I'll show you how to do it.
Please do. Yeah, you know what? I haven't done it for a very long time because I haven't needed to. And when I do need to do off an armored, phone call, hello, do you want a half a day rate? Finish off these armors for me. Somebody comes in, does it for me. Thanks, mate. Good to go.
One day, Kimmy.
I've got to keep my hands soft, you know.
For what?
For housewife purposes.
Oh Jesus! Listen, I don't know where it's going. Where's...
Edit all of that out.
No, there's no way I'm going to edit it out. It says, listen, this is why you'll never be at 2,000 before me.
Oh, chopping carrots. My hands got.
Hang on, Sam. What are you at?
I honestly don't know. I don't even. Honestly, I'm winding her up, but
Kimmy, what are you at?
What does that mean? What am I at?
Like on subscribers?
On YouTube, probably like 620 or something. Not much at all because
And then
I post like one video a month and it's just something stupid because I'm just like, better post something than nothing, and then it's just awful stuff.
Yeah, it's hard, man.
Let's have a look. I don't know what I'm at. I honestly don't know. I don't.
You're
really...
like probably like 1.2 or something.
Someone's been looking. Someone's been looking. But listen, I'm at 1.04, so 1,040.
Oh.
But you know what?
Welcome to the channel.
Oh
I'm
shit!
Fat Sam.
Welcome to the
Thanks for
channel.
having me.
Yeah, it's Kimmy the Spark. What's Kimmy the Spark on?
Oh mate, my last
760.
video was just me and my apprentice Charlie playing for a set of screwdrivers, seeing who wins.
Honestly,
it was like me going in the cold swimming pool, and we was just like, just put this out. Why not? Something to do, and it was just awful.
honestly, I promise you just not got it. All right. I'm gonna retract the challenge because it's actually not worth me taking part in. Mikey, what's
How do I handle my resignation notice for this Monday Club stuff?
Listen, you'd be crying. You'd be like, please, can I come back, Sam? Please.
I'm gonna start a Tuesday club with the cool kids.
Hey,
What's the
listen,
guys that you don't do podcasts with? What are they called? Can I mention their names?
well, you can. They're best friends with Mikey.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
See, Mikey,
Who's
let's do a
that?
spin-off. Mikey, do you want to do a spin-off?
Yeah.
Tuesday club. The cool kids.
Hey, but listen,
Who's that?
E5.
Oh, yeah, I know him.
Yeah, hook
Yeah,
me
Not
up.
pals, but yeah.
Listen, they do good stuff, man. Listen, if you want to know about like things that you never thought you would need to know, go and check out E5. They like, and their depth of knowledge on certain subjects is phenomenal. And then, listen, long time ago there was a beef. There is no more a beef between.
What is it now? Chicken?
Yeah, it's a chicken.
Lamb?
And actually, it's. Do you know what? I support everyone out there making content, even Kimmy, even though
Except for me.
Well, I support your content. Like some.
Like, is that all the dislikes? That's you, innit? I'm supporting it by disliking it, so I never.
Listen, I call it care in the community. But yeah, no, it's all good. It's all love now. Everything's love. I'm not interested in any beef. Mikey, what is on the agenda for you in the future, mate? What's going on? What have you got planned?
Loads.
Listen, you
just
don't have to
keep
spill the
going.
beans, but you must have exciting
Yeah,
things
I
going
can't
on.
share some of it, to be fair. Not yet, anyway. But yeah,
Give us
just
some exclusive.
keep load out growing. We're looking to get a space now. That's all. It's happening.
What, an
I just don't
actual
know.
shop?
Yeah, like a shop, a warehouse. Get all under one roof. And get like a lot of stock. So, like power tools and all the stuff we've been lacking, really.
What's the biggest challenge with Loadout for you? Like, obviously, it's an internet. It's basically a web store at the moment. You have stock. You have to buy in stock and stuff. But what's the biggest challenge for you running a shop, if you like?
To be honest, just growing pains. So like the only way it started was because of the way we started it, like as drop shipping and that.
Yeah.
But it's just not really scalable, drop shipping. It is and it ain't, but like the bigger you get, the more hard work you're doing. So like someone orders something and it's a little bit late, right? If they bought from 5 different people, we've then got to chase 5 different companies to, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just this one order. As if it's coming under one roof, we'll send it out on time. Next day, we know when it's gone out. No emails even being sent. Do you know what I mean? So when you times that by like 30 times a week, do you know what I mean? Then it really it's a lot of admin time.
Are you working full time on top of doing the shop and everything as well?
Yeah, so my fiance does like 8 hours a day running it, and then I just do all the cool stuff that you see, really, like the social media and that, but I don't do no admin.
Especially like living in a Amazon era like we do, where sometimes you can order stuff. I ordered something the other day. It come the same day. Like, I ordered it in the morning, it was there, but like 6 o'clock at night, I was like, "Well, that's phenomenal." It's quite hard to compete with that, isn't it? As a shop,
we can get the Vitos to you the next day. We can get a lot of the stuff to you the next day. It's just some of the suppliers, like CK, for instance, are just, I don't know. They got like stock issues at the minute as well, and do you know what I mean? So it can be as if we had the stock. Do you know what I mean? It would solve so many issues. So that's the biggest goal now, is to get to a point where everything's coming from us, and obviously get a shop and all that. And do you know what I mean?
Here's a question we asked Jordan last week. Here's one for everyone, really. What is your number one game-changing tool?
Number one, what, like in the history of me being an electrician?
Yeah, so I know what mine is straight away.
I don't know. That's a really hard one. It's hard to just put it down to one, to be honest.
Listen, for me, I've got 2. The Armeg Accelerate hole saws, killer. For domestic, for commercial, industrial. I remember the first time I used it, I had 16 holes to drill out in a piece of, like, and if you use a normal hole cutter to do 16 holes, that's taking you an hour. This took me 3 minutes. I was going through it, pong, 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 and it just popping out the thing. And I was like, before I know it, they was all perfect as well, because they got them little drill bits that's sharp as hell. Bam, 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 bam. And listen, we're not sponsored by Armeg. Listen, if you want to sponsor us. But bam, bam, bam. And before I know it, about 3 minutes, I'd done these 16 holes, and it was absolute perfection. I was like, that's a game changer. For a commercial industrial sparks is a game changer. And the Brocket.
Yeah, the Brocket's good.
Where that really, really killed it for me was I was stripping out a load of old conduit, and I put it in my impact with like one of the adapters. I was just spinning them out everywhere. I was like, this is the best thing ever.
Well, trunking when it's got the dividers in.
Yes.
And then you're like coming out the back of it, and it's like you're trying to get your fingers in there to tighten it up. It's that thing,
They're obviously, and Wagos. Them 3 things for me are killers.
So mine would be. Sorry.
Well, go on, Sam.
The Armeg channel chisel that goes behind skirting, so you don't damage the skirting board.
I didn't even know that exists.
Really, really good as well. Yeah. Don't damage the skirting or anything. So.
Because also, Armeg have brought out a new thing, haven't they? Jordan was saying last week, gutter bolts.
Yeah.
Like trunking bolts and that.
Yeah.
They've got a bit for that now. Roofing bolt.
Yeah, I've heard mixed reviews about it. Most people say it's really good, but I've had a few people say it's not all that.
Well, Wills was telling me the other day, sometimes it can be a bit clunky jumping out of the hole.
Yeah. And it's not magnetic, right? Because roofers aren't magnetic, are they?
Don't know.
No, I don't think they are. So, like, I think it would still be a struggle, do you know what I mean? Working at height with it or whatever, because it's not.
I don't know. You know what
it might be magnetic, though. I don't know.
They're so tedious, though, aren't they? They're so tedious. Unless you've got a nice big fat screwdriver.
Poddingtons do one that fits it perfectly.
Yeah,
I think it's like 10.5 or something, or something like that.
It depends what gutter bolts you're using, because
they're
not all equal, are they?
Nah.
They're not all equal. What about they're the bolts, but what about the nuts that go with them, the square nuts?
Yeah.
Some are 10, some are 11, some might be 9. Like, it's a crapshoot.
Yeah.
Do you know what's the weirdest thing lately as well? Sorry, just whilst I'm on one. What is it with 17mm nuts? Like,
What do you mean
they're not
everywhere?
70 mil. There's a lot of them are 16 mil now. I'm like, why are they saving money on nuts?
I've been all right, to be fair.
Mate,
Mine a bit
last
more.
listen, comment below
Big
if you're finding.
damn
You've
if
probably
I'm-
just got like an imperial socket set or something.
No, bro, I'm not that old. Yeah, I'm not that old. Right, stop it. So I've got my health set down there,
It's doing it again. I can imagine you getting all baffled.
and they're like, "Put your glasses on, you old bastard." And I'm like, "Oh, it's 1 and 14." Whatever. I don't even understand Imperial. You lot
Nah,
are
it's
rude,
baffling.
man. Making me feel old and that. So go on. What's your game changer? What's the one? I bet it's something from Milwaukee.
It actually is, yeah. But that's only because a lot of the stuff has been around long before. A lot of the stuff that I think is amazing has been around long before. But the two for me is the bandsaw, just because I've had it about a year, and I wish I got it when I first started. Do you know what I mean? I've rarely ever used a hacksaw now. And then the dust extractor, because again, I wish I got that as an apprentice. I used to do just thousands of
Dust
meters of
extractor for your
containment.
SDS.
Yeah, but the Milwaukee one is self-contained, so it's got the M12 battery, but they give you like 3 handles that can go on any drill, any brand, and then
wow.
it goes around the neck of the SDS and clips on the side, and it can go on any. You could have it on a Bosch 110 drill if you wanted to. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, it goes all day, and yeah, just no more dust in your eyes, dust in your face. You don't even need glasses on most of the time. So yeah,
That's
proper
really
game
good.
changer.
There's nothing worse. There's nothing worse than. It doesn't matter if you've got normal, like.
I just remember it being in my hair, in my eyes, everything.
And then
Oh, what else is
the dust bogies at the end of the day, and that, like,
crunchy teeth, crunchy teeth.
yeah.
Do you know what? I've only ever used like the Hilty ones. I know Rick, the original one of the OGs of Monday Club and OG of EGTE. He had the all singing, all dancing DeWalt spaceship.
Yeah, it goes on the
and he had the one that goes on that, and he's like, because he had a big beard, he is like, it's a no-brainer for me. I don't even need to wear a mask.
Yeah.
Do you know what else? You know when you're drilling out downlights?
Yes, big
They're so good.
They're so
My
good.
hair doesn't get as dusty anymore.
Yeah.
I used to wear shower caps to drill out hole saws.
I listen. No, you didn't. No, you didn't.
Potty one.
No, do you know what?
I don't like to wash my hair more than once a week. So it's not good for your hair. Kimmy, back me up.
Listen, the amount of hairspray Kimmy uses, she has to wash that every 15 minutes. Look, she's not impressed. Listen, I'm in the doghouse. I feel really bad.
This ain't hairspray, it's gel, by the way. Okay.
Hey, listen, all I know is
You're in the doghouse. Don't call me and text me for another 3 days.
Mate, why is my WhatsApp going off?
It's probably Nick saying, I heard that. Leave Kimmy alone. That's what he's saying.
No, Nick's too. Listen, so.
Because you probably bully Nick, and then when Nick's not here, you bully me.
Listen, where did you say bully? Like, why are you saying bully? I say playfully mocking.
To be fair, it's taken off me this time, so.
Do you know what? Usually I say, oh, it's thumb Sparkette, because she's got a lisp. But do you know what? It's cute. What do you want me to say? I have to mock people. Listen, it's a reflection on myself. Don't take it to heart. For those of you who are wondering where Nick is,
he's in London, isn't he?
Very sadly, Nick has left the show because of last week's show with Jordan. He can't live up to Jordan's hype, so he's bowed out from that. He's also so he won't be back until next week. Anyway, listen, I'm going to draw this to a close. Big props to our guest of doom, Mikey, Residual Current, Loadout. Where can they find you, Mikey?
Residual Current on Instagram, YouTube, and anything else that you're on. and loadout.shop on loadout.shop on that's the store, and that's the same for Instagram and YouTube and everything as well.
What I will say is, if you want to really understand what it is to be a commercial and industrial spark, and you want to really learn what it's like to be one, go and check out his YouTube. It's epic. The videos are long, so sit down, maybe get a nice whiskey, sit there, and get ready for an epic saga. Honestly, his videos are top-notch edited, and really good, really interesting, and done by someone who's a lot cooler than me.
Thank you.
Because I'm old. Sam, where can people find you?
Some.sparket on Instagram, and that's it.
Do you know what? We got to help you out a little bit, haven't we?
No,
Kimmy.
I don't need to do anything else.
Kimmy, last but not least, the person who brings the mostest to the show. Yeah? The big hitter. Where can people find you and your little YouTube channel?
My little YouTube channel, if you could please kindly support the battle that Sam has given up on because he knows he's going to lose. If you could kindly support me by giving me a little subscribe on my YouTube channel, which is like Kimmy the Sparks, and then I'll come up.
And unsub from Sam's.
Yeah. Oh my God, that'd be so helpful. That'd be so helpful.
Outside the box.
Yeah.
No problem.
Lovely.
And that's how you should open your videos as well, Kimmy.
Yeah. Hey guys, welcome to my video. Please unsubscribe to the channel and subscribe to mine. And if you do, I'll send you a free sticker. Actually, yeah. If you unsubscribe from Sam's channel, send me a screenshot on Instagram. I'll send you my stickers.
And we'll give you 10% off loadout as well. 10% off loadout.
Amazing.
Hey, listen, I'm going to unsubscribe from my own channel. 10% off from loadout.
And yeah, send the screenshots to my Instagram, which is the Sparks, and I'll get you a sticker out.
And for me, unsubscribe from my channel, please. It's not worth watching. I don't care, honestly. And Kimmy still won't be able to beat me. Yeah, Monday Club. We're out.